I'm Don Yaeger. There's a story out there that I can't wait to tell you, one that I've shared with a number of corporate audiences, and it draws from a book I had the chance to write. It's about a player who was on the 2016 World Series champion Chicago Cubs. His name is David Ross, and if you don't know much about him, there's a reason. See, this is a guy who spent 15 years playing in the major leagues, 13 of those years as a backup. He played for 7 different teams, and his career batting average? Well, let's just say that nearly 4 out of every 5 times he headed to the plate looking to get a hit, he ended up walking back to the dugout, having failed. But he had a critical moment in his career, and he learned an enormous lesson that all of us can grow from. In this moment, he was actually a starter for the Cincinnati Reds. He had a disagreement with his manager, and he got fired from his job, cut from the team. When another team was looking to sign him, word started to spread that David Ross was a bad teammate, that he cared more about his personal success than the team's. Fortunately for David, one person who heard those words was kind enough to be brutally honest, to tell him that's what was being said. It was a punch to the gut. When given another chance to play on a team, David Ross used that moment to turn things around. He vowed that no one would ever call him a bad teammate again. He went to work on becoming a great teammate, making everyone around him better. He made the study of how to do this his passion, and his reputation changed. Before long, teams were lining up to sign David Ross, not because he was the best player, but because he was so committed to being a great teammate. He went to Boston, where he won a World Series with the Red Sox in 2013. Then he went to the Cubs and won a second championship ring in 2016. In the last at-bat of his career, in the 7th game of the World Series, David Ross hit a home run.
Here's the 0-1. This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series! Bryant makes the play! It's over! And the Cubs...
You know, the game ends. David Ross is down on the field, and they're interviewing him about what it meant to be able to hit a home run in your last at bat. What did it mean? And as he was in the middle of the interview, answering a question, his teammates came over and they put him on their shoulders. And they carried him from the field.
The truly great teams surround their MVPs with great teammates. They build a culture within their organization that values and celebrates those teammates in ways others don't. David Ross proves you can learn to become a great teammate. And learning that allowed him to become invaluable without ever being most valuable. In his story, we don't just see his success, we can imagine ours. We can learn lessons for ourselves and for our organizations. And those lessons can make us champions.